and I followed a course a couple of years ago, so I will try to do my best to remember as much as possible from that. So if some things don't go as smooth, yeah, just stay with me and we'll see how it goes. So you should now all see my hands with some colored papers. So the first thing that we're going to be folding is a crane. So this is the most famous origami basic thing that you can fold. The story behind it is actually that if you fold 1,000 of these cranes, that you can do a wish. And it got more famous because in Japan, one girl tried to fold 1,000 after the Second World War to ask to stop all wars so that there will be peace forever. So that's why it's also a bit of a symbol for peace. And unfortunately, she didn't make it because she died of the radiation. But all her classmates finished those 1,000 cranes, and she now has a whole statue there as well. So we'll just try to start folding one. So you can just choose a color what you like. And I will choose the green one. So the first thing we have to do is just fold this as precise as possible to the other end. And then we have a triangle. So what really helps with origami is when you make the folds, when you try to make them really tight. And then the next step is you fold it again. So you just bring this corner over here. I can also share the links of the steps in the descriptions later. So if you want to try later, if it goes a bit too fast, you can have another look at it as well. Then the next step is that, let's see if you can see this. You hold it up like this and you press this down. So you have this small triangle and then you make a square out of it. So I will go back for 1 second. So you have the triangle, you lift this up, and then you put your finger in there, and you can fold this down. And then you will do the same at the other side. And then you start folding. If this corner, you fold it like this. So let's hope you all see it a bit better right now. And when you have this small kite, you turn the paper around and you do the same again. You have here this top and you fold it over. And then you fold it back. And then you turn it around. And again, you fold it towards you. And again, you fold it back. So now that comes the most difficult part of making the whole crane. So once you have done this was basically to create some lines that can help you fold. You open it up and you pick that up and you move it all the way to the other side. So again, you can turn it around and then you open this one to the left, this one to the right, and you open it up. What you can do, you take these two, you can open them up and you basically fold them. So you can use this as a comparison as well. And you fold them like this. The next step is if you put the leg, so this is the tail of the crane, you put it back and you fold it inwards like this. So I will do it a bit more slower. Let me try to see if so you had it folded like this, and you put it back, and then you open this a little bit up, and you take the tail and put it like this. So actually it's on the inside now. You can do the same on the other side. So you fold it back and you press it inwards. And it should look like this. And actually have it open, and it already starts to look like a crane, only without a head. But then again, you do the same with the head. So again, you make a small fold like this, and you fold it back. Doesn't really matter on which side you do that. And then you push that like inward. Oh. And when it's pushed inward, you now have a head. And if you have that head, then you can take up both the wings, pull them a little bit, and you have your first origami bird, hopefully. So the frog. The first step is you take this paper and you just fold it in half. Then you take this corner, so the corner that doesn't open up, and you fold it like this. And then you fold it back, and you do the same with the other corner. And then you put it back, and as you can see, hopefully a bit on the camera, so you can see this cross. So I will do the next step a couple of times, but you see this part here and this part here. You press them together, and then you make a triangle. So again, this probably went too fast, but you push this one like this. This you push here. So you can take them a bit like this, and you push it closed. And then you take these triangles here, and you fold them a little bit up like this. So, and you do that on both sides. So you take this point and you point it a bit like this. So if you look at I can actually show you how it's gonna be. So those are the legs of the frog that we're gonna make. Then this part here, you move that up to here. So let me see if that's clear on the screen. So here, you fold it over this line here. So you fold up in half. And then if most people have that, you take this part. So I have to lift it up a little bit and fold it towards the middle. So I will do it a bit slower, but as you can see here, you don't fold the legs of the frog. You just take this part. You can see a bit of the folding line there, and you fold it towards the middle. So if you have it looking like this, and then you fold this towards the middle, and you do the same with the other side again. It should look like this. So start it of this, and you fold it like this. So one more time, you fold this one, you fold up towards the point here again. So I'll put it a bit closer because it's getting smaller and smaller. So here, you push it here. And now you really notice that the paper is getting a bit more thick. So you really need to press it down as much as you can. You can use your nails a little bit for it. So you have folded it like this, and you open it up like this again. So it's like an angle of 90 degrees. And you put your finger in between here. So like that. And then it works better if I put it on the table. You press this down again. So you have a small square. All right. Then now again, a bit of a complicated step because you take these two corners that you just made and you pull it outwards. And what's gonna happen then is, if I do this correctly, it's gonna look like this. And if you get this one, it should be, last few folds should be quite doable. So you have the boat, and you take these two corners and you put them down. So 1 and 2. Bam. All right, and then I think that's the, yeah, we are 2 more steps and then we'll be done with this one. So if you have, I will first show you how it's gonna look. So make the fold already a little bit. So you have these two parts. So this one and this one, you fold them outward a little bit. So it should look like this. You're basically making the other leg of the frog. So if you have it like this, that's how it should be looking for you right now. You take this corner and you fold it like this. I'll also do it on the other side. So you take this one and you also, again, it's not really exact because you don't really know the correct angle, but yeah, you can already see a nice frog shape. So these are the front legs and these are the back legs. It already starts looking a little bit like a cute frog right now. Okay, then the last step, because now we have a frog, but it doesn't really jump yet. So you turn it again over like this. What you do is, let me see, you fold it in half. So here you see between the legs, so you put this and you put it like this. You press it a little bit. So this and then that. And then you take this again. You see this square that you have over here, and you again fold it back by half. So I will show it again in a bit. But if you have it like this, then your frog is ready. Now it can jump.